Welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Battle Chasers Nightwar. I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion, and in the last episode we didn't get up to much, but we did upgrade a bit of our gear, sold a bunch of stuff, bought some perk points, and now we're here. Where's here? Here is Strongmont. Now what are we gonna find here? I don't know, but the music is so epic, I have a feeling it's important. Supposed to go. It's a big dungeon. You can see it just from looking at this. Jeez, the stakes have really gone up since we got here. Wish I could look at the world map from here. Actually, we might be able to. There must be a world map somewhere. There isn't. But I'm pretty sure we're getting close to having explored every region. Because this is the only dungeon we found in oh my goodness.
As I feared, they're summoning Vargas the Defiler.
He was just a general. How bad can it be?
He's as tall as 10 men and has a skull of red-hot balefire.
Okay, that's bad.
As Varus learned the darkest forms of magic, he empowered his followers in unique ways.
That seems like an understatement.
We have to stop this. The Lich will have others around Strongmont, casting minor rituals to empower his summoning. Only by finding and destroying them can we rob him of his barriers. If we move fast enough, we can kill him and stop the Defiler from breaking through.
If we don't?
It'll get complicated.
Something tells me we won't actually stop the summoning. Is that the Lich Conduit 1? Once mastered, the power of Time Warp was immediately recognized. However, Alcazar's enemies within the Mana Halls wouldn't let him enjoy the success. They began discrediting and attacking him, their jealousy palpable. Alcazar's superiors, fearing his inevitable ascension among the ranks, demanded that all known copies of his work be turned over to the elders of the Hall for inspection. Recognizing the threat, Alcazar immediately split his work into multiple passages so they might be hidden. His greatest wish was for someone both worthy and appreciative to find his work and put it to good use. At the bottom of the page are several incantations regarding Time Warp, though by itself is incomplete. That's one of the things. We knew we'd find one of these, I think, here. Now, how tough is this battle gonna be? That's a Lich, isn't it? I know a Lich if I've ever seen one. But before I go try and beat it, I just want to see if there's treasure. There isn't. Well, YOLO! What? How am I supposed to get through to this? That's not what I wanted to do. He has RT. Nope, that didn't do anything either. How about this? Nope, that didn't do anything either. So how does one get through this? Did it explain it and I wasn't paying attention? I don't have quests. Oh, here it is. No, there's no quest here. This is lore. We haven't found lore here. Okay, well maybe I can find some lore if I keep moving. The hills were a tapestry of green, crusted by golden highlights born of dew and sun. The men gazing on the fields knew this sight may be their last peaceful one. So some looked nervous, others fearful. Most simply acknowledged fate. A light breath of wind threatened to nudge them forward, but neither time nor nature would move them before they were ready. A last stand against destiny. Oh boy, I don't feel good about this place. Shrine of Health. Yes, I'm gonna need it. Might as well fight two at a time, because they're probably quite high. Oh my god, level 4! Do they always have to be such high levels? Let's go for this guy first. First summon. Yes! I love me my crits. Let's go! You, my friend, start with Soul Shard. Didn't get a crit. Of course he didn't get a crit. And poisoned. Always poisoned. can just do Swift Cleanse on her. It's more important on her than on him. And Soul Shard. Finish him off for sure. And she can do just another punch, really. Do they all have this curse thing? Oh my goodness, that hurt. Healing Wave. Devastate. Jabby jab jab. Not particularly strong. After what we've had to face outside, fighting that big giant golden Calibretto wannabe jerk. This is actually not too bad. Oh, that's it. Why am I watching that lot at all? Oh gosh. I was kind of hoping for a crit there because now he's going to get hurt by poison. Oh, it's not too bad. Finish him off. Oh, no. Oh, there's the crit I wanted earlier. Unfortunately, there's no way to avoid that curse that was applied to that monster. And, oh my god, what's with the crappy XP? I get there's only 2 of them, but they're still higher level. Jeez Louise. And here we get Mithril Ore, Black Diamond. Okay, let's remember this. The ones that are on this, and this. We've seen this exact same puzzle before. Grave Shards. Shade Comb Fruit. And Rare Parts. That's something that gives us like perk points or something. Not even. Is it a consumable? Is it just a... Where is it? What the heck? I found the fruit. Heart of Darkness. This pure black gem houses the soul of various powerful undead wizards and can be used to unlock the ivory sarcophagus, which we've already done. Oh, here it is. It's just... So absorbs mana or something. Okay. Man, this music is scary. I would switch it over for something a little bit happier. Oh my goodness. Garrison had known for some time that his rise in power would attract the wrong kind of attention, and for this we were prepared initially. The enemy came through a fog, though not suddenly or with surprise. They likely thought the fog provided them cover and aided in their approach. Indeed, they were meant to think this. However, our mages built a dark wall specifically that they might come abruptly upon our defenses. This worked at first. Our mana-backed cannons and mortars made quick work of the first fleet to emerge, dicing them like wheat on the scythe. Our feelings of preparations were short-lived, however, as more and more ships came pouring through the gray lines we had erected. What ensued was later named the Battle of the Long Shore. As we fought a seemingly endless battle to keep ships from landing, we were successful, but left with few resources to rebut a second attack. So I don't know if these guys are good or evil. Oh, wait, we just go through here. Okay. I should have opened the doors. I could have fought the archer with this guy. Okay. Why does he have 4 stats? Jeez. Oh, 4 battles. Charge. Attack. And how about a little Sunder? Ouch. Shadow Whip, I guess. Because now his stamina is gone. And then he has Sunder still. Yeah, I mean... I should have just done his soul thing. I have a feeling he's like so close to death. This might kill him. Yes. We have to use mana, overcharge, or nothing. Only 42 XP though. Womp womp. Let's fight this guy. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, I'm glad I didn't open the door before then. Okay, so we got a Firebone, Arbalist, and a Cursed Rogue. Well, guess who's gonna go down first? The guy we can see. let's start with this. I hate how there's nothing we can do about this stupid curse. Soul Shard. These guys actually can soak up quite a bit of damage. Jeez Louise. Settle down. Let's remove his thing, curse. And actually, I'm going to do another one. Oh no, he's at 22, so guess what we're going to do? Devastation! It's our big move. Ooh, now she's filled up with overcharge. That mark? What does that do? What does this thing do? Add 6 over each. No. I have no idea what that was. He's got a good amount of overcharge. Does he have a good, like, wildfire maybe, or this one? Yeah, let's do a bit of damage with him, just for the hell of it. I might even end up killing the casting guy. No, he's gonna end up attacking no matter what, right? I have one that, like, cripple, reduces their attack power. Which one? The one that I thought it made them slower. I'm just probably crazy. I mean, I've been known to be a little nutso. Really? That's just... He's about to do what again? Oh yeah, wildfire. Well, if we can kill him... Nope, we didn't. I was kind of hoping. He's gotta hit everyone and just ignite. Okay, so it's just ignite, but just ignite in the same way that... Holy crap. Not bad. Not great. Let's do this to keep our attack up. Ow. Oh boy. Well, she has way too much mana to not start using it. I'd really like to use something decent, but we're gonna have to do a healing wave. Jeez. I think she's still coming out positive, but I think I used a healing wave on the wrong person. And that's gonna cost us a couple of... No crits though. Well, let's remember that creature or something would be useful against a rogue. Because it hits multiple times. I mean, let's just jab. There's really not much I can do here. I could have done the other one, but this is probably gonna kill him. Good. Okay, Shadow Silk, Tattered Ironhide, yeah, nothing really good. Ooh. After the Battle of the Long Shore, Varus ordered the reinforcements of Strongmont, knowing the enemy had created a weak spot in the island's defensive perimeter. The fortification grew, modeled largely after the Iron Outpost to the north, which had successfully defended against many of the island's western attackers for a decade. While building wasn't an issue, manning Strongmont with the proper personnel was. The fledgling castle had minimal forces in place when the enemy reappeared. Unlike the previous battle, we had neither the time nor resources to defend against a naval attack. Ships landed on the long shore and ground forces surrounded the Strongmont. The first great siege of a Crescent Isle fortification had begun. The switch has a switch behind it. Of course we'll hit the switch. Something tells me I might have missed a bunch of these in the past. Well, we're still at the right place. Shadowstone. I finally got in my secret study built by Igor. Now, no one knows where I am and I can study unbothered. Only question is, what do I do with Igor? Since he knows, he's been beloved by some, but I doubt he will be missed. Cut off from outside communication during the siege, we knew little of the island's overall status. Eventually, one message got through. The island was being crushed under the weight of invasion from all shores. Hope was lost. We held out for another year regardless, fighting for the sake of fighting. Hunger, plague, and menace took root. On the very day we planned to open our gates to the enemy and surrender, a bright light tore a hole from nothing in the country yard center. An ethereal window appeared, brimming with electric energy. As we gazed impossibly over an icy landscape, the silhouette of a massive warrior slid into view. His iron-clad boot came through first, kicking off snow as it struck the soft, mud-caked ground of the moor. The rest of the great warrior's figure followed, and the window abruptly snapped shut. We stood in breathless wonder as the towering man took us in. General Vargas had arrived. So he has a study, but there's nothing much we can do here. Okay. So the next map is up, so we can go this way. Major flask of rejuvenation. Dang. Oh, there's 2 spiders there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna start with the heal for this one. But we'll do a soul shard. Why do they always have to be cursed? That's so annoying. I can't remove that stupid curse. Of course, we go for her and add a poison, decimating her shield. Shadow it, we're gonna want to devastate next. Okay, that's not too bad because she has a bit of heal going on too. Poison. Another poison. Oh, I guess we'll use our Purify. I love it. I tend to not use my bursts in all games. Like, oh, I'm gonna wait for this for the big boss, but I feel like I end up never really using it. So she could probably finish this guy. Stone thing would be nice. But I feel like, God, his mana is so low. We must be getting kind of close to level up, right? Woo. Look at that, we're cursed for 7 battles. Probably fun. It's almost worth going and fighting like little creeps. Okay, well, next battle, Calibretto is going to gain a level, I think. Then he'll be able to heal again. But there's really no guarantee about that. Oh boy. I'm not doing too hot here. Okay, we've got dungeons. We've got a motivator. Oh my goodness. Vargas said little other than to explain that Virus had disappeared for some time, only to reappear with untold power. He strode through the front gates alone to greet our unwelcome and long-entrenched guests. As he did so, his sword burst into flames, the ground began to crack open, and creatures made of rock and fire poured out. Together they swept into the stunned and complacent siege camp. Those who weren't immediately killed were sent fleeing to the hills, crawling over rocks and through ankle-deep mud slop as they scrambled to escape the fire demons giving them chase. The siege that had lasted nearly a year was over in an hour. Vargas returned, his demon pets falling to ash as he crossed the castle threshold. In that moment, Strongmont was forever changed. Which brings us to present day, where we continue to stand as an impenetrable fortress under the rule of Vargas. Oh yay, Tome of Knowledge for Knolan, and he's not even around. Can I use it even though he's not around? Nope. Like, is there something I can do around here? It's a weird position for... I really don't want to fight all 3 of them, but I might have to. Oh my goodness, let's do it. How do we start? Well, I have a pretty good idea. Oh no, I don't have my full burst. I really want to take them out first. Nice! Innervate. I want the overcharge, because we've been wasting a lot of it. Ow. Ow. Oh my goodness. Well, obviously Swift Cleanse, that's an easy choice to make. Still has that over sickness thing. I'm gonna do Shadow Whip because I don't want to use Devastation low. Oh wow, that's really nice. And of course, Might of Powerless. She has like over 3,000 HP, I think. And without next attack. It really seems weak. Not that. It really seems weak when you look at it from. Oh my goodness. What? I don't care that. Okay, well, clearly I'm gonna have to do devastation on him. Now we have to use him. I can't believe Calibretto died. Man, those are some strong hits that he got hit with.
Yay!
Well, keep him alive if you can. Oh, it's probably that poison that's freaking devastating. Seriously? Okay, good. We needed that crit on this guy. I need another one of these revival. Please stay alive, Calibretto. Okay, that's not too bad. Leave him alone! For frick's sakes! It's just they keep freaking focusing on him. Like, he has enough mana to survive one hit, but if he always attack everyone all the time, what the heck am I supposed to do? Okay, good. That's kind of okay. Also kind of okay. I'm gonna have to use this now because I healed everyone and I'm gonna remove some of that sunder and stuff. Oh man, I can't believe I might die to regular battle. I think I'm gonna have to do devastation without that extra. And you. Okay. Nobody's gonna die to this. It is poison, but I just wanted to make sure. I know devastation is going to be overkill here, but yes, it is overkill, and I don't even care. Get that thing off of him. Trying to get all that arcane sickness off, get some poison off, and at the same time heal a little bit. We're gonna need another one of these. But this, I don't know, we're gonna just do this. Hope for the best. What? Still? Okay, now it's gone. No, it's not gone. Shield remaining. Oh, that's shield. As long as shield is up, I guess. So you really want to get that shield down as much as you can. Let's do some intervening mist. Because I need the OC because I'm eating through all my mana. Devastation. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm gonna do a Quake Fist over here. Let's try and remove a little bit of his defense. Please kill him. That guy really needs it right now. Yay! Yay! Few level ups. And it was like, look how low the XP gain was. It's crazy to me. And we got nothing particularly useful too. And what about our perks? We only have 3 points. Yay, 3 whole measly freaking points. So I guess I'll just gotta do this temporarily. I keep doing that. There's too many buttons to switch pages. He has 1 point, so what's the point? He has 3, and well, with 3, I mean, nothing's really good, so let's just give him extra stamina, I guess. For now. Digital page clearly spent time submerged in water. Hey, Eileen. Or Elaine. Gonna be a while before I can get these on a post ship, but I'm gonna write anyway. Sure, because I miss you and all, but also to keep my own wits about me. I've been on boats before, but not this long. Crossing the sea is more work than my stomach was prepared for. First, I thought I was all the mead we were drowning our boredom in, but that ran out and the stomach flipping stayed. This morning we saw a huge gray wall of fog on the horizon. Still probably a day's sailing, but somehow visible. Made most of the crew turn sheet white when it popped up. I'm sure this deployment will be just as easy as they said it supposed to be, though gotta just be a storm. I'll write again soon. Okay. Go. And oh wow, we already got to a. Jeez, this is gonna be a long dungeon, folks. We're in it for the long haul. Oh my goodness, 3 bats. I don't want to fight 3 monsters. Are you been? Oh, I know what to do. Oh! Didn't even take damage. Jeez, not at all what I wanted. Soul Shard, try to get this guy out as quick as possible. He's more dangerous than that, that's for sure. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't have that much health, I guess. It does add a bunch of like stuff like Arcane Sickness and Sunder and all that jazz, and he does not, so I mean, it makes for a pretty easy choice. I mean, I kind of want to keep doing this in hopes that we can finish him off. Can this finish him off? Yes! Yes, thank you. Okay, why? Oh yeah, because he's cursed for freaking ever. Oh, God. Please don't attack, Alamon. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? I can. Missing. I don't think I've ever seen missing in this game. Crit overkill. Thank you. I think he might gain a level here. No, but he's kind of close, I guess. Let's try and get this guy to follow us and step in this goop. Alright, energy you take. Well, I guess it could be less damage. There's like no point in working on gathering overcharge. Pretty much finishing just like this. Oh wow, why does he get so... Oh, it's level 20. Oh, he's a level ahead, I forgot. Unlock perk healing power rank 3. Okay, perk dark mending. Unlock perk avatar of darkness. Unlock perk... Okay. So you got 4 perk points there. Let's check them out, because we just gave them some stuff here, but I think critical chance up would be nice, so 5. There you go. Bam! Commanding officers only. Once our forces have evacuated Warrior's Rest, the mana users will move in to inspect the artifact. No one is to speak with the Magi, or to touch any of their artifacts and equipment. All information regarding the blade, those working with it, and the operation to contain it is on a need-to-know basis. Failure to maintain the confidence of this information result in severe sever penalty. Knight Captain Xavier. So I guess we're gonna fight another Blade Fiend. That's what I'm assuming that means. And Titan's Might Flask. I think we can fight one more battle this... There we go. Okay, so the motivator should probably go first. So, Soul Shard. Let's do Innervate. Since you have a shield now, why don't we just do taunts? All defenses up. Oh wow, miss again. That's weird. That was all shield. That was all shield, baby. Let's add some summon on there. And let's do a shadow whip for the attack up. And you, they're taunted still. I could do guard or defend. Defend's pretty good, but jab is nice too. Actually, guard punch is even better. So, hey, still I can live with that. Let's do wildfire. Let's do something fun. Oh, well. Actually, let's just do that. Wait, was that on all enemies? Dang. I don't think it was. I'm not gonna do devastation on this then. Oh, on everyone, really? Okay. I see how this. Crits. Nice. 2 of them, too. You know what I miss? I miss Garrison's, like, combination of reckless assault. Wow, that was crazy. Crazy crit. Yeah, he had that thing where it makes him stronger. Okay. Sorry, my towel of controller muffling has fallen off. Let me just replace that. Okay, the script is hard to read. Scratch hastily on warped paper. Milady. We've begun a siege of a castle known as Strongmont. The general says we should expect it to go on a while, as long as needed, to be sure. We won't be forcing our way in. Not this place. So we're gonna have we have to starve them out. The way I see it, should be easy. Slow, but easy. Can't say when I'll be back, but as long as I can find paper to write on, I'll be penning these letters to you. Like I said, my own sanity, you know? I miss visiting you on your pop's farm, the walks down the lane, sneaking some wine under a half moon. So those will be the thoughts that keep me going through this siege. I'll write more soon. Something tells me he won't write much, though. Poor guy probably won't make it through the war. There are parts... Ooh. Oh! Infused motivator. Oh, he got hit by that thing. We didn't though, but we're cursed for all ages. Unfortunately. Wow, the crit guarantees the end of that. Salvage mech crap doodle do. And we found the dungeon map. Oh my goodness, this is such a long map. We went the wrong way. Oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we hit the switch, it's not a switch. The script, hard to read, scratch, blah blah. Elaine, haven't written nothing in almost 2 months. Couldn't bring myself. I'm nearly in tears as I write this. Can't really believe it's even possible. I've spent countless fortnights living between rocks and the mud, hiding from the troops on this island. An island I don't even know the name of. There were times I just closed my eyes, waiting for the Eternal to take me, but it never did. I scrounged for food, cleaned myself when I could, tried to sleep anywhere dry and covered. I'm not sure how I did it. It feels like I've been living the life of another man entirely, until yesterday. Vancer sent more ships. They just arrived, cut their way easily to shore, and made camp around a massive castle. I found them, and I'm safe again. I can't run anymore. I'm still too messed up. I love you. I'll write again. Mikhail. Let's avoid that. Man. Ooh. Okay, so this episode is dragging on a little bit, but look at that. I think we can do one more battle. Just one more. Okay, so we're gonna go for this guy first. Because of this. Let's do your soul shard. Oh man, we've been lucky with crits lately. Taunt. Back down, that's fine for now. And there you go, just more of the same. What do I want here? I think I want to purify. Because I'm going to gain more burst throughout battle. And I'm going to do just a shadow. The way I see it, I could probably finish this guy pretty easily. With just Calibretto's next attack. Unfortunately, it didn't work. I should have done a guard hit. I forgot. Swift Clan first. And you can do Devastation on the Cursed Gunslinger. And just a regular guard punch. Kill him, but also raise the defense since she's, no, we're gonna do a healing wave. She's done good. Oh, baby, it's a wild world. Da, 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 da. There we go. I was hoping to heal her, but hey, that's alright. I'm all down for... Okay, so... Nothing around here except this, and it's just one of these, but that's okay. What did I want to do? Bonus damage. Do I want bonus damage, or do I want to... I think bonus damage in general is just better than keen weapon. Yeah, I think cutting wind bonus damage is more important. So she has this. Just do one of these. And then we make it super good. So it's a great... And who else has a decent level 17? No, shield level 16. And he has what on there? He already has something, doesn't he? But that's okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, we're gonna cross over to this zone here that I'm stepping into, and hopefully defeat one of the Lich Conduits. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but we might be able to do it. So as always, I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Let me know what you think of Battle Chasers Nightwar, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.